Hello, it's Nicolette, and today I'm talking about how to find a pen pal. Whether you want to send and receive old-fashioned snail mail, or just email someone, or practice a foreign language with someone who speaks that language natively, these are all great options to find a pen pal. I have been pen paling extensively for the past few months, and it has just been such a rewarding, fun experience. I currently have pen pals in France, Canada, Japan, and England. At first, I honestly was like, I have no clue how I'm gonna find a pen pal. Like, how do you go about finding pen pals? I'm gonna tell you all the secrets. So the first way to find a pen pal that I want to talk about is through a site called Conversation Exchange. It does look like it was designed in the year 1999, but don't let that scare you away. It's a great site. Conversation Exchange is specifically designed for people who are looking to learn and practice a foreign language. But even if you don't want to practice a foreign language, this is still a great site to find pen pals, because if you speak English, if English is your native language, there are so many people looking to learn and practice English. So you can just have conversations in English with people all over the globe. Through this site, I was able to find two different pen pals in France, and they wanted to practice English. So they write to me in English and I write to them in French, and then we correct each other. So this is a great way to have a fun, interesting conversation while still practicing and improving a foreign language. What I love about this site is that you're actually able to message completely within the site. So you never even have to give away your email address, you don't need to give away your phone number, your address. It's just a great, secure, safe place to be messaging someone. Another great option for finding a pen pal is Penpal World. Penpal World is a little more broad than Conversation Exchange because it's not specifically meant for people who are practicing a foreign language. On Penpal World, I was able to find really cool pen pals. I found someone in Japan that I'm writing to, and also in England, and there are just some really awesome people on this site. This site does require more information about yourself than Conversation Exchange does, and actually I've heard of people having their profiles rejected because they didn't fill it out fully. To create an account, you need to upload a photo. Doesn't necessarily have to be a photo of yourself. They do encourage that, but I've seen people have screenshots from movies as their profile picture. You need to include your name, what country you live in, and a little bit about yourself. People are able to either directly message you or write on your profile if they want to start pen paling with you. This site does have the option to be messaging people directly within the site, but unlike Conversation Exchange, this one has a message limit. So I think you're only allowed to send 3 messages per day, which isn't a lot. It does mean that you can't have a back and forth conversation with someone and sustain that within the site itself. People that I pen pal with that I found on this site, we email each other because you just can't really message back and forth on this site unless you pay for a subscription. There are also people on this site that are looking to exchange snail mail. If your main priority for pen paling is you want to be sending and receiving physical letters or even packages, then a good site to use would be SwapBot. So how SwapBot works is that you pick the category and type of swap that you want to do. So let's say you want to do handwritten letters or postcards or packages. There are options for a ton of different swaps. You enter a swap and become a part of it, and then there is a swap host that sends you the addresses and names of the people that you're sending letters to or you're sending postcards to. It's not necessarily one to have an ongoing pen paling by mail relationship with someone, because it is kind of like a swap by swap thing, and you're getting a ton of different random profiles that you're mailing things to. It's not really an ongoing thing. Obviously, if you send or receive a letter from someone and you're like, hey, this person's really interesting, I looked at their profile, I want to continue pen paling with them, then there obviously is that option. But this is more so for you constantly want to be sending and receiving mail. So right now on Swapbox, I am participating in a postcard exchange. So I bought a box of really cute art postcards with impressionist paintings on them. So I'm assigned 15 people to send these postcards to, and then I'm also gonna receive postcards from 15 different people. What's great about this is that it kind of takes the guesswork out of it. You just get sent the addresses and the profiles of all the people that you're writing to, and then you also get stuff back in your mailbox. Obviously, if you're sending and receiving mail, that means that you need to give your address out. So a great option if you want to participate in a swap, you want to receive or send mail, but you don't want to give out your personal address to people, then go to your local post office and get a P.O. box. It's a place at the post office, it's a P.O. box address that you can just have all these letters and packages sent to and pick them up whenever you need to, but you don't need to give away your personal, where you live address. If you live with roommates or siblings and you both want to do pen paling, you can share a P.O. box so that you can cut down on the monthly cost. Yeah, I highly recommend P.O. boxes if you're doing a lot of physical snail mail. Another awesome way to find pen pals is through social media. So there are a ton of Facebook groups for finding pen pals, for doing postcard exchanges, or a lot of times a great place to find pen pals is through travel groups. So Facebook groups that are, filled with people across the globe that love traveling. A lot of times those people are also looking for pen pals. I'm part of a Yes Theory postcard exchange group where people from across the globe exchange postcards with each other. I found a lot of language pen pals through the Shut Up and Go Facebook group. That's a great community of, language learners and travelers and people who love pen paling. On Instagram, you can also search the Penpal Wanted hashtag, Penpal community. There are so many Penpal hashtags on Instagram, and people all over the world are using Instagram to find pen pals. There's also specific Instagram handles for people looking for pen pals. So if you send them a short blurb or bio about yourself, they'll post it, and then people can directly message you if they're interested in pen paling with you. Remember, at the end of the day, there are so many people across the globe that are looking for a pen pal. So if you want to find a pen pal, you can definitely find a pen pal. Let me know in the comments thread where you're watching from. And hey, if you're looking for a pen pal, post it in the comments. Maybe we can make some pen pal connections in the comment section of this video. All right, that's all for now. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell notification. That way, anytime I post a new video, you'll be the first to know.